I do not begin with men, nor with money, nor with morality, but with the commodity, the smallest cell of this system. For what appears trivial conceals a dense theoretical core, and whoever misconstrues the beginning will never comprehend the whole. The commodity confronts me as a social object, bearing within itself a divided nature. Use value concrete, sensuous, qualitatively bound. Exchange value abstract, quantitative, relational. Its validity is not conferred by preference or decree, but by labor, socially necessary, historically measured. Time is a substance, not individual, not subjective, but average, normalized, imposed by society itself. Yet once it enters circulation, appearance itself is transformed. Relations between people necessarily appear as objective relations between things. Thus the fetish arises not as illusion of the mind, but as a real and effective form of social existence. It is not consciousness that determines being, but being that inscribes itself into thought. What appears as nature within domination is history hardened into form. From the commodity emerges money, the universal equivalent, not invented but required by the logic of exchange. It dissolves immediacy, separates selling from buying, introduces the first fracture of alienation. Yet money alone is not capital, only in motion does it assume that form. The surplus is no contingency, but the sign of a deeper necessity. Not from circulation, where equivalents come from one another. Not from exchange, whose laws are exhausted by form, but exclusively from production, where labor power is consumed as used value. Labor power itself appears as a commodity, its value fixed by the cost of its reproduction, but its used value lies in a singular capacity to produce more value than it itself requires. Its surplus value arises over precise and personal, not from cruelty, but from a contramely free, materially compelled by prior expropriation, by the separation of workers from the means of life. The working day divides invisibly necessary labor and unpaid surplus. The wage conceals division in the neutrality of form. This is no morality play of vice and virtue, but a structure governed by necessity. Who indicts only individuals, fails to perceive the logic of the totality. Capital expands by negating itself, by consuming labor while reproducing the conditions of its dependence. Machinery condenses past time into command, dead labor ruling over the living. Concentration advances with systematic calm. Few possess many produce, yet with accumulation grows contradiction as productive forces strain against the form that contains them. What has arisen historically can dissolve. Historically no order is eternal, however natural it appears. Classes are not opinions, not abstractions of thought. They are the movement of history itself. This is neither proclamation nor lament, but critique of political economy, who seeks not outrage, but understanding, must learn to hear the silent compulsion of social relation.